What's good, YouTube? It's Rage Real. So in today's video, I want to show you guys this play that you probably forgot about in Madden 24. So if you enjoyed this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go in and sub and turn on those post notifications on. So first and foremost, I am in the run and shoot offensive playbook. Again, I'm in the run and shoot offensive playbook. Now, I kind of quickly want to take you through this run and shoot playbook because you probably might not have ran this playbook yet in Madden 24. But I do want to say I do have a lot of ebooks live on my website. I say a lot, but it's really just 3. So if you're interested in any ebooks, check out allthingsmadden.com. The link is in the description, so make sure you check it out. Got a defensive ebook, so the nickel 3-3 is live. Also have 2 other offensive formations that's really fire, and I plan on making an ebook for this spread one. It should be here maybe about a couple days after this video drops, hopefully maybe about 4 or 5 days. I'm working on it and working on some other things, so definitely need to get y'all this ebook because this gameplay that I got for y'all is fire and you are gonna love it. So without further ado, I kind of want to just show you this this run and shoot playbook. So you have either spread or trips open. Same thing with pistol. So you really only gonna have this spread formation inside this playbook, and these other formations are pretty good. Trips is still good. This trips halfback weak is okay. 5 wide receiver trips is just your 5 wide type of offense. So you know this offense is okay if you like that. But as you can tell, it's nothing really flashy about this playbook. But this spread formation has every single thing that you need in it, honestly. So plays that I love out of here is going to be obviously the base, the PA read. Really love all these RNS concepts. They really do work really well in this game. RPO zone peak is actually a really good run play. PA comeback is goated. Corner strike is still going to be your traditional corner strike. Really love the switch dig, 4 verts is 4 verts, and also the run play. So everything in here is great. RNS post, but the play that I'm choosing to highlight in today's video is circle. Now this circles play has been in Madden for the past, but the problem is this circle play has not been in Madden this year. This is the only playbook and the only formation that has this circle play now. It used to be in the Ravens, but it's no longer in the Ravens. So I just kind of want to show it to you in case you haven't got to run it yet. So I'm choosing to do the meta defense. So we're going to come out in cover 4 drop, and we're kind of going to just work our way down. So I just want to start by moving this ball back. And before I get into anything, I just want to show you how good this RPO read play is. It really works really well, to be honest with you. So we're just going to do RPO zone peak, and you're just going to give it. Now if they're playing dumb defense, you can throw R1, but I just love the blocking animation. A lot of times you can hit a little cutback move, and in the gameplay I actually did not do this, but you're going to see it here in a little bit. But that move is extremely fire, and it's a really good run versus this style of defense with the 3-3. So that's part of why I like this formation. So now, moving on to the circle play. So with the circle play, we technically don't need any adjustments to make it work. We can literally run this play stock and have great read concepts. So I do want to at least show you once stock so you can kind of understand what to read, and then you're going to see kind of like my favorite adjustments when it comes to this play. So what we're going to do is we're going to have square pretty much every single time, but what makes this play dangerous is that this is an extremely hard formation to zone blitz. So if they want to zone blitz, we're going to have 2 options here between this running back hot, and there's an adjustment we can make that we're going to make in a second to actually get this guy open immediately, depending on what zone coverage they're playing. So your first read is always going to be this running back right here. This read is you're going to throw this into your user, either mans it up or they're going to take it themselves, because what happened here is that this running back will break across the middle, and you're going to make a read between the running back and this crosser. It's going to work that way pretty much every single time. Now there's other adjustments that you come with this play, but my other favorite one is going to be take a triangle, just throw him on a hitch. So for some reason it's doing the practice mode glitch thing, but he is on a hitch, and I'll kind of show you this. So the hitch, what it's going to do is pull down zones, and then we're still going to be able to have the same read. I'm still going to throw him, but I'm just going to fall down and let you kind of go and replay real quick and just see why I like this concept so much. So this is my favorite versus zone style blitzes, because we're going to make a read between this hitch route, and we're going to make a read between this guy right here. So as you can tell, what happens here is that when we call this hitch play, normally these hook zones and the purples or anything like that, they're going to get sucked down. So we'll actually have this throw open a lot earlier. So I'm going to show you versus cover 3 because you will see a lot of cover 3 when you run this. And I accidentally pressed the wrong button. I do that a ton on this game. So we're going to get right back in here, and we'll come out in cover 4 drop, but I'm on audible to cover 3 because I want you guys to see what it looks like versus a cover 3 shell, because this is really where you want to run this, and it's such a simple setup. And what's going to happen here is that we're going to have that guy right there just about every single time. So if they want to run cover 3, they are going to struggle if they do not try to zone drop the hooks. And if they zone drop their hooks, the good thing is that we'll throw this hitch route till they're tired of it. So this is literally just a cover 3 killer. You can just abuse this play all night long with this play, because we're just going to be able to dump this down to our running back if we want to. And then we're going to be able to throw this post route, well, this crosser route right over the top of that guy. So really good concept. Now cover 2 is going to work a tad bit different. It's not going to get open the same way that we'd like, but you can still throw R1. R1 is going to be open no matter what you do. And square, you're going to have that gap right there, so it still works the same. It's just you have to be a little bit more patient with the with that play. And also there is one thing that I want to show you with this play as well, is that we're going to have a nice read right here, like I said, between these two plays where he's going to keep running. And we also have that guy right there. So what's really cool about this is that when we put this hitch route, if you have time in the pocket, this running back can clear. Normally you're going to have to double team that guy. Now that is Micah Parsons, so we might not get it. But look at R1. So R1 a lot of times will keep running, and you'll be able to get kind of like a little sideline type of pass when you call this play too. So you might be wondering, okay, bro, what about man coverage? So with man coverage, there's other setups that I like that are just a tad bit different. So if we're talking about man, one of the things I like to do is, well, it's a couple things actually. So I like to actually take circle. Either I put him on a zig or I put him on a slant. But no matter what, I'm going to take him and motion him across, okay? So right now I'm going to do a slant, but there are times where I like a zig. I don't think he's going to do a slant out actually, so don't mind that. So anyways, you guys are going to see right here. So look at him try to fight for the slant and then square. And then also one thing that you notice too is that if you have a good matchup, triangle can also beat man on that little wheel route. Now there are better routes that could beat man in this playbook, but essentially it depends on matchup. Now Mims is not better than Gilmore, so Diggs, so that's why Diggs is strapping it. And also you need a good running back to use this style of concept where this route can beat man. 14 is actually a really good player. But right here, kind of look at this wheel route. It's kind of like a little switch concept. And sometimes if he didn't bump, sometimes they will give him like a little speed boost and he'll actually boost right past him. So this is actually a really great read to make as well. And also, I didn't tell you this, but this route too as well is really, really great versus man coverage if they don't have safety help. So if they have a safety help, I like to read here. If they don't have safety help. And also this route, like I said, is good too. So you have two vertical routes that do beat man coverage, and you also have these two guys right here, and you have this guy. So again, you could put circle either on a slant, or you could put them on a drag if you like, or a zig. So you can put them on a, like I said, a drag, a slant, or a zig. But no matter what, we're gonna go ahead and motion that guy across, right? And like I said, if you want to look for the deeper reads, you can hit triangle or X. A lot of times X's route is gonna do a great job of getting open, and just kind of notice how we can kind of highball that pass. And if they don't have safety help, we'll be able to expose it. So again, I'm gonna kind of go and replay, let you see this. I wanted to keep it simple, so when I show you gameplay, I want you guys to see exactly how explosive this offense is. And notice how right here he does get a win animation. So it's just really random when it comes to the win animations, but we have a crosser and we have a double streak concept, and we also have, you know, a couple options we could do with this guy right here. So all of it put together just makes this offense really explosive. So let's go in and dive right into that gameplay though. Well, you guys said that you liked whenever I show gameplay, and you guys liked whenever I did kind of longer style gameplay. So I decided to just show you guys how I put this whole scheme together inside of this game, because it was actually really hard trying to find plays where I only ran circle, just because when I play these games, I actually try to play to win in a sense. You know, I don't like to give you guys just some garbage gameplay. So I wanted to make sure, because realistically I can't just run the same play over and over again. It's somebody that's pretty decent, and this opponent I was playing was actually pretty decent. So I do hope you enjoy how this whole scheme fits together. So right here we got 2nd and 4, and this play right here is going to torch man coverage. It's an extremely powerful play. If they play man with 2 high safeties, you're going to eat. And when they try to switch between safeties, like, you know, put them in different zones, that's where we're going to feast with these other route concepts. So right here, I love doing that, man. It's such a great thing to do. All you need to do is click your receiver and then move him in position. And right there, speaking of position, we go ahead and get the pick. Now, this is from the nickel 3-3, so the same thing that I just did, you can replicate. So make sure you grab that ebook if you want to see how to actually move the, stop your opponent, man. That nickel 3-3 is something serious this year, man. And that setup you're gonna scream about every play, and you'll see some more defensive stuff in this gameplay as well. So with this offense, you're gonna have to make sure that you take your checkdowns and you remember to run the ball, because they have so many great run plays. This formation has so many great pass plays, and it's just an all-around great formation. Right there, my run stick was absolutely terrible, and so we are gonna run the ball again. And look at this, he's in 3-4 though, so technically he should be playing great run defense. Right there, I think he committed to the run, so I shouldn't have called that. So that's why I went this 4 verticals play. And he was playing a lot of cover 2, and I wanted to see if he was playing cover 2. Notice how the safeties are going to widen out, and we're going to take that literally every single time. Sometimes it's just a simple thing. So look at his defense. Notice how we're going to cause him to have some pressure, and then our cornerback is going to be able to make the play. I was feeling a little toxic, so I did just go ahead and try to stun on him a little bit. So right here, it is 1st and 10, and this concept is just, it's just money, man. We actually had the post and we had the streak open because of the style of defense he was playing. And right here, we get him to force a bad read to get the ball back. So we were just giving up a lot of big plays is basically what happened. So if it wasn't for these big plays, the score wouldn't be as close as it is now. But my opponent was fighting, and he really was a good opponent. So I really just, I knew I was going to show this game. So I tried to hit the hole, but I couldn't hit it. And I finally realized it was because I had my conservative on. So that's why I wasn't able to get no juke animation. So I had to make sure I fixed that. Now, right there, that was my fault. You're actually supposed to highball that pass because it's a play designed to where if they run man, you can split the safeties. And I just didn't highball it, and you have to highball it. But anyways, right there, I wanted to show you this on how he scored, what I kind of mean when I say I just give up big plays, because the defense that I run is high risk, high reward. And right there, we just got bad animations, and we just wasn't able to make a play. And it's just what happens when you want to run a blitz style scheme, which is why I think you're supposed to run on this game. So right there, we do go ahead and hit him with the big play, and that's why this offense is so dangerous. And one of the things I forgot to mention is that you have the ability to flip your offense without giving any tells at all, which is why I like this. So what starts to happen is your opponents will try to blitz you, then they'll try to play all-out coverage, and then they'll try to, there's a lot of things your opponent will try to do. Is right here, we get a little bit shifty, get a little bit of lucky, obviously, but we are going to go ahead and keep it moving. So right here, he decided to give me all day to throw. You can't do that with this spread offense. You have to actually blitz it and blitz it correctly to be able to stop this spread. That's the only way that this offense really truly gets just stopped. But anyways, right there, this is the last play. He felt some type of way, and he is going to go ahead and make an early exit. But that's wrapped up for this video. I do hope you have a blessed day. I'm Ray Jarrell, and I'm out.